Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Caitlin from Caitlin Plans, and today I'm going to be doing a catch-all spread for the week of August 9th through 15th. I was originally planning on doing like a squad goals spread for this week because the Happy Planner squad is announced on Monday, but these Create with Mandy moth stickers, the Artsy moths, and then the You Can quote sheet were really calling to me. So I want to do these. There will still be like a little nod to the squad being announced. Like, I'm thinking taking these MAMBI sticks that I got on clearance at Joann's and just like writing squad down the sidebar and then doing like hand lettering to just say announced. Like, that's a nice little touch in the spread, and then the colors match these still. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into this. I probably will bring in like modern year or minimalist for more functional stuff and maybe some full box artwork. Now that I think about it, I think I'm actually gonna do like squad in the middle row of boxes and then just kind of like write announced down here, surround it in some moths, and then put my functional stuff around that, if that makes any sense. That's what we're going with for the concept this week. A little convoluted, but I think it'll make sense once everything is on the page. This is my first time using MAMBI sticks. I own like 3 packages of them. 2 of them are like the decal ones, and then this is my one set of letters. But I always see people use them and they look so good. Plus, they were on clearance. Can't beat that price. Just this set though. The other, like the pink ones that are nearly identical to this, were not on clearance. So I don't know what's going on with the blue. Maybe Joann's just didn't want the blue ones anymore. I have to make sure I spell this right, because if I spell this wrong and post this on like Instagram, I will be a laughingstock forever. Maybe not, but like in my own head I will be. They give you a lot of letters for each character. Like, look at all the different T's that you get. You will never run out of T's ever again. So a U on Thursday. And there's also numbers in this package, which I didn't expect there to be numbers in this, but that makes me happy because I'm always looking for number stickers. When I was making my memory planning spread for my sister's 21st birthday, I could have used some prettier numbers to like do 2 and 1. I just cut black vinyl using my Cricut, which it turned out fine, but I would have loved to have had like these blue stickers. I know I'm like considering redoing it now. I just need to leave it. I'll use the numbers for something else. Okay, so we got squad. That's it. That's the spread. Squad. Very surprised to say this, but I do have enough of these stickers to spell out announced. I go through this like typeface so quickly. This is all that I have left. I've combined everything. So I'm gonna spell this out real quick and then I'll come back. So that's spelled out. I don't think I have enough stickers to write like Happy Planner. I could do like HP, but I don't know if that's just getting like super specific. It would kind of balance it out like by having the black text on either end of it. So I'm just gonna stick a little HP up here. And once I surround it with moths, I think it'll look a little less awkward as well. So HP, not the printers, but Happy Planner. Happy Planner squad announced. That's pretty good so far. For a second there, I thought the camera wasn't running, and I'm like, I put all of these stickers on the page for nothing. Well, they're for something. They're for me planning my week. But to be completely honest with you, I would have peeled them all up and started the video over again. Just because I do not want to deal with another week where I have a technical glitch and can't post my like catch-all video. Love posting my catch-alls. These are my favorite plan with me's to like film, to post. I just get to get creative with these. So we're mothing it up. This is a big moth. If I saw like a moth this size literally in person, I would be terrified. I said this in the video where I was like opening up the envelope of these. I really like the appearance of moths, but when it comes time to like see moths in person, I hate them. I hate them with every fiber of my being. They hover around my front door because I'm the only one in our apartment complex that actually leaves their front, like, this requires some backstory. Our apartment complex is set up like a motel, so all the doors face the street, and we all have like individual lights by our doors. There isn't lighting for the like building, it's just those lights. And no one else turns their light on except for me, even though our landlords keep like sending emails like, please keep your light on because, you know, safety. So mine is on, no one else's. I have all the moths because they realize that I will give them light and no one else will. So anyway, all of these moths are drawn to the letters of squad. I can't even begin to justify why that is, but that's how it is. I think I'm going to use one full sheet in this spread and then save my other sheet of moths for something else. Like maybe an insert or like a dashboard spread. I just love this. They're like cute little butterflies, but moths. And because squad is announced on Monday, I want to put some boxes in place for that, or a box in place for that. So I'm taking this one. I think these are a little bit shorter than a classic Happy Planner box. They feel slightly shorter. So this one's going on the top of Monday, and then I'm gonna layer it with a quote. And I love this one that says, "You deserve everything you want," because that's what I'd like to believe. Hopefully I get selected. It's definitely been something I've wanted for a while, but I don't know. I just kind of want to push it out of my mind until Monday when everything is announced. I'm filming this on Tuesday, so it's going to be hard for me over the next few days to like block out the thoughts of like, did they let people know already? Was I not accepted because I don't know yet? Just a million things going on in my head. Okay, so we got all of these, and then Tuesday I got a doctor's appointment. Fancy. So we're gonna put a box for that. We could put a quote with it, like, "Do it for you." It's the only reason you go to a doctor's appointment. But I don't know, like create your own new adventures. That doesn't work with a doctor's appointment. I love this quote though. "Life's too short to wake up every day and do something that makes you miserable." Maybe this could be a good one for the sidebar, just because it's a nice shape for the sidebar. I can peel it up. Otherwise, it's also a good like shape for down here, and it balances that quote out nicely. We'll do that. Okay, quote down here on the weekend. I also need to get work shifts in here because I gotta work a bunch this week. You know it, you love it, it's colorful boxes. I am going to place my work shifts with these ones. So I have one on Monday and it goes pretty much all day. So I don't even know if I'm going to be able to like be on Instagram when the Happy Planner Squad announcement happens. So like hopefully I get a break at like the right time and I can quickly log in and check like if the world has fallen apart yet. And then I'm out of town, and then I have my like doctor's appointment and that kind of thing. Thursday, I'm back for a work shift. And then I have one Saturday and then one Friday. I was gonna say Saturday and Sunday because that makes like the most sense to say those days in that order. But no, Friday and Saturday. And these guys are gonna go up here at the top of the page. I'm just picking this color of box because it matches the squad lettering, so it kind of makes it pop. And then maybe I'll use like another box in this color somewhere else. So like that. Or I could continue to use the Create with Mandy ones because I don't know if I'm going to have another opportunity to use them. I have an appointment on Wednesday. Got to cram all of my appointments into 2 days. That's how things typically work. I also know that I have something being delivered to my parents' house on the 9th, so I want to stop there after work and before a doctor's appointment. I like this one that says Find Your Light. I was originally going to put it on Saturday, but then that sticker got in the way. Maybe there's still room. Let me check. Having a hard time with words. Okay, let's see. If I bump it down slightly into the box with the letter, like the MAMBI stick, I could fit it. Let me just like test that. Not digging that a whole bunch. I'm gonna peel that back up and then maybe pop it into the sidebar. I think the sticker is hilarious. Find your light with the moths. Not exactly sure where it would go in the sidebar, but Thursday has enough room to place it right up here. So we'll do that. Plus, I don't need room for like a checklist on Thursday because I'm gonna be working all day. And when I get home from work, I don't want to do more work. I don't think anyone wants to do more work after work. Flipping over to the checklist page, and I think there's one matching checklist for the boxes I selected. Maybe I pick a different color? This feels like overkill. I'm gonna pick a different color. We haven't used any foiling yet, so I'm gonna flip to the gold foiling and use these checklists. Nice little pop of color. I'm thinking I'm also gonna find a book that has gold stars in it to kind of continue to cluster this center, like whatever you would call it, point of interest. So I'm taking my scissors and cutting down checklists to 3 bullet points, especially on a day like Saturday where I'm working for part of the day, so not as many opportunities to get things done. But it fits nicely there. And then I'm gonna do the same thing to go on Friday the 13th. I'm just realizing now that this is Friday the 13th. Okay, great luck for the Happy Planner Squad with Friday the 13th on the spread. So I'm gonna repeat that process and just not prioritize, like I'm not superstitious, but like this isn't a coincidence, or is it? Okay, so we'll just put this down here. Hopefully things will get done after work. Looking good. Sunday, I try to take off Sundays from like miscellaneous tasks just to kind of regroup. And then I'm gonna put a little one on Tuesday as well, just because I know there's unpacking that needs to be done at my apartment. It's kind of like still everything in boxes because I moved everything and then left. And apparently boxes don't unpack themselves when you leave for several weeks at a time and then like return for the occasional night. So this will be my little like actually unpack so that things will be ready when I get back for the semester list. For the gold stars I mentioned earlier, Jungle Vibes Mini. I haven't completely burned through all the stars in this book. If there's stars in any of my sticker books, I will finish them before I even get a chance to like use the sticker book in a spread. I just kind of like find them like a moth drawn to light. Get it? Matches the spread. I'll be quiet now. So I'm just kind of clustering these guys around. A nice little pop of foil, and it matches my checklists. Plus it fills in some of that dead space that's just kind of hanging out. I know I use a lot of stickers, but it allows me to grow my sticker collection even larger because I don't feel as bad about purchasing them when I know I'm actually gonna like use them. There are books that I have barely touched that have been hanging out on my planner cart for a while, and I'm thinking I'm gonna try to do some kind of giveaway, like a D-stash giveaway. I've been seeing a lot of people do like mystery bundle D-stash things where essentially the first person to DM and pay the price of like shipping on a flat rate box just gets a flat rate box full of all of the D-stash things. And obviously it's like partially used sticker books and 5 sheets of this filler paper and 5 sheets of a different one. But at least it's a good way to like get things out of the collection so new things can come in. And for the person who receives that, like, great price because it's just the price of shipping. And it's like a surprise. I love a good surprise. Okay, gold stars are in place. One more for good measure. Should I put one inside of the Q? That's the real question. No, that looks very weird. Okay, just over there. Taking this gold foiled sidebar, because we're moving on to the sidebar. And that one's gonna go like down here. I take that back. It's gonna go up at the top because the miscellaneous room below it will be good for a quote. Whereas if I had it at the bottom, it'd be weird to put like quote and then have that quote there already. So this is gonna be like a running to-do list or a grocery list, especially because I'm unpacking things and there's always things that like pop up that I need to go get when I'm unpacking. I know it's like a tiny little quote, but I like this. So do it for you is going right underneath that. And then what's gonna hang out here? Habit trackers, perhaps? Pulling these ones out of the minimalist book, and I'm just gonna take 2 of these weekly checklists in the gray, or maybe 1. I don't know if I need 2. We'll do that. And then this will be dead space for whatever I choose to do with dead space. Honestly, I don't know if gray was the right move for this color palette. This is also bright and this is just kind of dull. Like, this is a spread about light. You can't have a gray sticker in there. I peeled it up and I think I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. Whatever goes there, I'll figure it out during the course of the week while I'm planning in the spread. Things seem to be like a little bit more useful when I do them that way instead of like sticking a habit tracker there while intending to use it and then not actually using it. But if I'm like planning in this spread and I'm like I'm planning on Monday and I'm like, oh, I could really use a habit tracker right now, I'll actually use it if I put it there during the course of the week. If that makes any sense to anyone. Going against what I just said, I'm gonna preemptively label the sidebar with errands. So it's not gonna be like a running to-do list. This will be errands. And I can put a grocery list under this like very easily because it'll be like pick up milk. Like that makes sense, but the blue tone matches that. So I like that. And then so that isn't alone, I'm gonna take a remember one and do it right down here. And this is just generic enough that it could be whatever. Gold foiled polka dot or bullet points. Sometimes they're polka dots, sometimes they're bullet points, depends on the context. Out of Happy Plans, which is where I got the 2 headers. And I'm just gonna like finish off this little remember section. This could be priorities, or it could be like big remember idea or items that don't get assigned to a specific day. Just whatever my mind thinks of. And I'm picking gold because I wanted it to match the checklists. And it worked out nicely because I used up all of the gold bullet points on this page. And with that, I'm going to call my spread done for the week. I love the way this turned out. Those moths are so pretty. The squad like banner in the middle is just the perfect touch. I like the MAMBI sticks. I think I'm going to have to get more of them to kind of play around with in my planner. I'm not really sure what other kinds of like big words I'll ever use in a spread beyond something like this. So if you have any ideas or like reference photos of what you do with MAMBI sticks, the letter versions, let me know down in the comments below because I'm very interested in that. I know a handful of people who use them on Instagram, like Elizabeth from EJ Joyful Plans does an amazing job with them. So that's probably where I will look for inspiration, but I had a fun time for my first time using the MAMBI stick letters. Even though it's Tuesday when I'm filming this, I suppose this video will go live on Sunday, so tomorrow will be the squad announcement. I wish all of you the best of luck if you applied. If you didn't apply, I'm glad you made the right decision for you. So Monday, pushing it out of my mind until Monday. That's my motto now. And remember, you deserve everything you want. Although, if we all want the same thing, I'm not exactly sure how that'll work out, but it's a nice thought to keep in the back of your mind. With that, spread is done. Excited to plan on this one. After the pen photos will be on Instagram as per usual. I don't know what that weird hand gesture thing was. I just have a lot of energy right now. If you liked this video, hit that like button down below. You can also subscribe to my channel for more fun planner-related content, and follow me on Instagram at Caitlin Plans, where I share after the pen photos as well as photos of spreads that did not get videos. Thanks for watching, and happy planning!